This is just a series I wanted to make for a couple of years now, but I've been hesitating to do it. It's a little controversial, especially where I live in this country, with animals and pest control. Pest control is something that needs to be done when no other measures are turning out to work. Sometimes we need to dispatch animals that are in the wrong place, like in buildings and other places where they shouldn't be, and that's basically, to put it right, we humans are in the wrong place because we've been expanding and stretching out so much and exploiting the land where the animals normally would be. So actually, in one way of looking at it, we're faulty to that too, but we have to take care of some animals that's not in the right place and are doing some damage at places where they shouldn't be. So I've been gathering some clips from this because this is what I do, pest control, except for photography. And it's going to be a couple of episodes, and for those who don't like to see animals getting legally dispatched at permissions and locations where they shouldn't be, I highly recommend for you to watch something else. I try not to make it graphic, I try to keep it as low key as I can, but still it's animals being shot with legally with air guns mostly. So for those who like to see content like this and think it's interesting to follow someone who does this for a living, please join me. Here we see doves and pigeons shot indoors. These first clips don't have any soundtrack. Doves and pigeons are very much shot placements, and sometimes when you shoot them in the head, they're still flying off and fall down somewhere else. So it's good to keep track of them where they fall down, and sometimes you have to do follow-up shots too. Here we see pigeons outside in slow motion, and here in the next clip you see how close it was. It's important to, if you're not sure of the wind, put the pellet on the right side of the animals, so if you miss, you don't wound them. There was another shot on a pigeon, and here we see a little mouse that decides to play with me, or at least I thought so. He probably didn't know I was there because this was pitch dark, and here I'm using my day and night vision, my Wolf 4K scope, and I have a infrared light on the side, and the quality is not always super good depending on the zoom rate and how far the mouse or the target is from you. Here it's about, I would say 35-40 meters, maybe 45, and that was a lucky one. He just got away. You can see my fingers. They're super small. I saw him in the thermal jumping around and coming closer and closer and closer to me. I am standing in the middle of the field looking for rabbits, and this little fellow just came closer and closer, and Seems like overkill to shoot this guy with 22 LR, but IR day-night scope is on this 22 LR, so that's, you have to use what you have. Yeah, that's right. So we have to use whatever is in our hands, and here you see there are lot of birds around here, too many of them, and no good idea even to try to shoot. There's too many, and you probably will miss. And sometimes you don't even see they are there. The tree is full of them, but you can't see them. And here is some mouse shooting with that was actually with my 30 caliber air rifle, my Panthera, because that was the only thing I had. And here we can see the quality of the night vision. If the light is good and not zoomed in too much, it's pretty okay. Daytime, it's decent, I would say. And here's another one that actually just get a nice free shave. There is one. Oh, there is another one. So I shot it from the back side of that roof, and it was sitting somewhere up there, I think. So yeah, between the two chimneys there. So I think so. So it fell pretty much down here. And here's one of my air guns. So air guns are not toy. This is a bird who, yeah, the whole head flew off. So quite powerful things, air guns. Never mess around with those.